Greetings, Internet. Josh Phillips here, and I want to tell you why I am super hyped for Season 2 of the Overwatch League. I think it goes without saying that a league is nothing without its teams, and the Overwatch League is gaining 8, yes, count that, 8 new teams this year, spanning North America, Europe, and Asia. This is going to be huge. The amount of growth is tremendous, and I think this looks really promising for the future of the league for sure. Looking geographically at where these new teams are located, I think it's really cool to think about the possibilities of some of the rivalries that we're going to see develop. The fact that we're seeing 3 new teams in China alone means that I think we're going to have a really cool rivalry just within that sector of the league alone. We're also getting a new team in France, which means we're finally going to have a European rivalry between France and London. I think that's going to be great. Not to mention 2 new teams in Canada, which there's a rivalry for you right there, plus some new additions in the States as well. I think this is going to be really exciting overall. I'm really excited at the prospect of seeing even higher level play than we've already seen as well. We're going to have so many more players in the league just because of all the additional teams. And if you look at the schedule, I think we're going to see a lot less player fatigue. I know that's something that some of the players were bringing up as a concern with the inaugural league, and rightfully so. That was a rough schedule for those guys, especially if you consider how much time they were putting into training. To give you an idea, each team last season played 40 matches in the regular season. This year, it's down to 28. But that doesn't mean we're going to get less action. The schedule is fuller than ever, but the players are going to have a lot more time to reset between matches and really focus on delivering that high level of gameplay that we tune in for. I'm super stoked to see that there's going to be so many more teams involved in the postseason this year. First season, you had 6 teams, which was great and all, and I think given the size of the league at that time, having the top 6 was appropriate. But it also meant a shorter postseason. This year, the leader of each division will make it automatically, followed by the next 4 overall. So there's your top 6, but then on top of that, you're going to have another 2 teams that will qualify because we're going to have a competition, a tournament between places 7 through 12 overall in the league. What's nice about this is that even if your team didn't do great in the regular season, it doesn't mean that they're totally out of it. As long as they can make top 12, they still have a shot of taking home the championship. This also means, with more teams in the postseason, a longer postseason and a more exciting postseason, I think, too. Especially since it's going to be a double elimination bracket, meaning just because your team loses a round doesn't mean you're out. You can still fight your way back. I think that this is a really good model and a great way to keep the buzz and the excitement going well after the regular season's over, leading into the championship. Homestands. We're finally getting homestands. Most of the games are still going to be played at Blizzard Arena, and it's a beautiful facility, and that's great. But we're finally getting real home games, which has me super excited. We're going to see 3 weekends of action, one in Dallas, one in Atlanta, and one in LA, where we're going to actually see these venues these teams will be playing in for the first time, which has me super excited. To me, when the Overwatch League was first getting tossed around, this was the aspect that to me was the most exciting, having real home and away games and city-based teams, because to me it makes it feel like a real traditional sports league that a community can get around outside of just their favorite player. Having that camaraderie around a city, I think, is one of the greatest strengths this league has over other esports leagues. And seeing actual homestands finally come to fruition really has me super excited. These are just some of the reasons I am super hyped for Season 2 of the Overwatch League. But what about you? Who are you going to be rooting for? What's the thing you're most excited about? Feel free to let us know down in the comments. Feel free to like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.